Today's sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to Gillette Stadium in Foxborough, Mass. A moment ago, the pride of Massachusetts, the Patriots, introduced to this, as always, sold-out crowd as they get set to go head-to-head with the San Francisco 49ers.
Tucker McCann set to kick off.
Getting toward the halfway point of the NFL season, Week 7 is underway on EA Sports. Taken about 7 yards deep, and he opts to not bring this one out. The first drive will start at the 25. They'll run for the first time with Raheem Mostert. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. 5 yards on the game's first play, second down.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
Now a toss left side into the hands of his tight end. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. It's a pickup of 17 and a first down.
First down, San Francisco.
Here we go.
On first down, Garoppolo. Trying for Ayuk, but it's intercepted. Cyrus Jones picks it. 20. And he will score. Touchdown, Patriots. And remember, this is the #1 defense in the National Football League. There's a good example of why.
Shows that they set an aggressive tone, not just stopping the run, not just getting after the quarterback, but the ball's in the air. They treat it like they're the receivers, and they went after that one and took it all the way.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. Fielded in the end zone. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line.
Take over first and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They'll start on the ground with Mostert, and they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10.
I know the scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker. And what that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one, he looked like one of those guys.
Now a nice throw here right side. He hauls it in. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. Good work after the catch. Going to net him 23 and a first.
First down, 49ers.
Here we go.
On first and 10, it's Mostert. And he'll push his way up to about the 44 here.
Raheem Mostert.
Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
From the 44, Garoppolo. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by Patrick Chung. Then they take possession 2 yards away from midfield at the 48-yard line. First quarter, and now he already has has 2 interceptions.
Yeah, he's got to guard against being tentative from this point forward, though. He's got to still make the right reads, make the proper throws. I've seen guys in this league throw 4 interceptions in a game and win. He's got to understand, put it behind you, keep pressing forward.
And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete. The intended receiver, Sony Michel. And now it's second down.
It's now second down.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Throwing again. McDonald. And that's caught by his tight end, Dalton Keene. And he's corralled at the 40, but not before picking up 8. That'll leave him with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there.
And 2.
So 3rd and 2. This quite possibly 4-down territory, though, if they're stopped. They'll run for the first time with Sony Michel. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36. It's a gain of 4 there, and it gives him a new set of downs.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Now Michel. And he'll be brought down, losing yardage back at the 40. Yikes, a 4-yard loss really sets him back now for 2nd down.
Part of their struggles last week was getting these negative plays on 1st and 2nd down. That's something they have to be wary of as this game continues.
Here we go, set. 19, Tiger, 19, Tiger. Hey, pick it up, defense. Let's go. Dragon, 60. 54. Mike. Too low, Captain. Mike's by 4, Mike's by 4. Mike's by 4. Hey, let's get in home.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. McDonald, that's to his running back, Sony Michel. And he's going to get this inside the 30. Give him 14 on that one and a 1st down.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice 1st down. Drive keeps moving.
Here's a 1st down throw that's complete. And he'll be out of bounds about a half to a full yard shy of the 5. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20. Pretty solid start for the rookie here on this first drive, Charles.
Able to have some confidence, stepping back into the pocket, move around a little bit, find open receivers, and deliver. That just means his confidence is going to continue to grow because he's getting more and more comfortable with each completed pass.
Trying to pound it in here with Michel. And now they're going to get him down right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play that time, and it sets up 2nd and goal.
No gain on the play.
All right, quick observation, Brandon, because early on in this game, I'm seeing linebackers playing with their noses close to the line of scrimmage.
And my guess is the wheels are turning on that other sideline. As a play caller, you're filing that away right now, aren't you?
Yeah, you're trying to find that opportunity later on when you can play action them or stick something to them between the 2nd and the 3rd level.
To throw on 2nd down. McDonald. This will be caught at about the 5. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive.
Goal.
Big play coming here. It's 3rd and goal. McDonald sets to throw. As a man, and it's Edelman for the Patriot touchdown. Julian Edelman, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Patriots add 6 to their lead. And oh, he takes off with it. It's a fake. And no, it falls incomplete. So the 2-point conversion, no good.
Let me go ahead and show my age a little bit. I liked it when they would fake it from the 3-yard line, right? When he'd line up, go ahead, and oh, there's a fake, and he's going to get 2. That's great. But from the 15, the risk-reward is just not there.
So risky to get 15 yards on a fake. You see the result right there.
Yeah, I know these young whippersnappers are trying to do different things in this game, but let's go back to old reliable. Kick the ball through the post.
Get off my lawn.
That's darn right.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And job one here, Charles, just keep possession of the football. 2 drives, 2 turnovers to this point.
You're exactly right, Doctor. Hippocratic.
Well, they intercept Garoppolo for the 3rd time. Cyrus Jones picks it, and he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Patriot defense has a touchdown.
Touchdown, Patriots.
So now 2 pick sixes that he's thrown in this first half of play. Where do you go from here?
But number one, make sure you keep your poise. Make sure you go to the sideline after throwing this second one, and you look like you're still in charge, that you're still the guy, because your team's going to feed off of you. And if you're having your hands on your head or shaking your head and walking with your head down, guess what? They're not going to rally at all.
5-yard line. The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks. Now Garoppolo to try again after the pick 6. And they'll get this on the screen to Mostert. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. The 49ers with the football here to begin the second quarter, as they've got it with a 2nd down and 2 coming up. Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33. From the gun, it's Garoppolo. And he finds the tight end, Reed. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a 1st down. Garoppolo with the completion there. He, of course, drafted by these Patriots back in 2014. Spent 3.5 years as the understudy to Tom Brady. And you remember the discussions about, well, we can't keep both of these guys. And it was Garoppolo who departed, traded to San Francisco for a 2nd-round pick back on Halloween of 2017.
George Kittle.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap. He locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
So line of scrimmage still the 39 on 2nd and 10. Garoppolo going to give to Mostert. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 31.
Tackle made at his 48-yard line. A gain of 9.
Play fake from Mostert, now Garoppolo. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Jason McCourty. And the turn across midfield and to the 46-yard line.
Intercepted. The Patriots take over 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Now a 1st down carry. It's Michel. Well, the ball is out. Michel lost it. And now this is scooped up by the 49ers. And his guys are going to get the football at the 37-yard line. Obviously, you got to hold on to the football, but I've got to give credit to the defense there. Good job of knocking it free.
Yeah, because a lot of the time we just blame the offensive players for not taking care of it. How about the effort of the defensive players knowing that guys are going to, and if they're good, anticipate the contact coming and try and cover up the football. And they still find ways to knock it free.
Gets this one to Juszczyk. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down. Give him 9 on the play, and it'll be 2nd and about a yard to go for the 1st.
2nd and a yard at the 46-yard line.
This is Mostert. And he'll go down right around the 47 this time. A gain of just a yard, but it's a first down.
I know what you're thinking out there. I know a lot of you are thinking, take a shot downfield. It's a great spot for it. I'd say maybe later in the game, definitely in the second half. But right now, I think they were just trying to get some momentum built. Get a first down, pick it up, and keep moving.
They'll look to throw here on first down. And a flag comes in as that one falls incomplete. Well, let's see who this is on. Clearly wasn't outside of the tackle box. There's your penalty.
And accompanying that penalty, a loss of down.
They lose the yardage, and, of course, they also lose the down on the grounding call, and it's quickly second and long. Without the previous penalty, that would have been a first down. Instead, it's just a gain of 10.
He was brought down.
Caught the defense off guard there a bit on second and long, but now you still have to deal with third and long.
Yeah, you do, but you feel pretty good about the last play, don't you? And maybe it gives you a little bit of confidence dialing up the next one, that maybe your team will believe in it when you send it in.
On the screen, this is Coleman. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. They do get 12, but they'll be marked short. And that leads to a fourth down. Kyle Shanahan's made the decision. They're going on fourth down.
Pick it up, Pete. He's checking, he's checking, he's checking.
And he's got the first down yardage before he's brought down at the 42. They only needed a few inches, and they didn't get much more than that, but by about the width of a shoelace, they convert on fourth down. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. Open man is Kendrick Bourne. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. First down, San Francisco. The pickup, 14 yards.
Well, remember, they tried to give him the ball and let him run on the last play, but I think the light bulb went off in their play caller's mind, and this time they get it to him the more conventional way, and it's much more successful as well.
They'll run with Coleman on first down. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
1-yard line. It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
On 2nd down, it's Coleman, and they'll get him down right about the 20.
He's brought down.
The good run on first down followed up by a not-so-good run on 2nd down.
Now let's find out if they're going to stick with the run here on 3rd down. A lot of people would love to see some play action here. I say go with your best running play over your best blocker.
They're trying to keep the drive going. This will be play number 8. It's 3rd and 2. Here's a quick throw out left. It's complete. And he'll wind up losing yardage here back at the 21-yard line. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter. Robbie Gould on now to try the field goal. On the left hash mark, this a 38-yard attempt. And in his 15th season, he's able to get this one to go. And that will move the deficit from 20 down to 17. Well, that's something of a pick-me-up. The offense certainly has struggled, but they do get the field goal before half to put 3 on the board.
Yeah, you don't want to be shut out, but let's face it, those 3 points, that's not going to solve all their problems either.
Now it's Gould after splitting the uprights to kick this one away. Taken in the end zone. And he'll get this just up past the 20, but a marker is down. Let's get the call. Well, that holding call set him up with not great field position.
Not at all when you tack on the penalty. With that field position after the return wasn't terrific, it's not a great starting field position as well.
So not quite a 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10. On first down, McDonald, and he whips that one incomplete there. The tight end, Dalton Keene, the target, and that'll bring up 2nd down. Great coverage there all around. Really didn't have many options to throw the football.
Very little chance that that one was going to be completed. Every receiver was locked up.
Back to the air on second down. McDonald. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's third down.
Oftentimes when you're losing a game and the team's still throwing with this kind of a lead, you start playing a little more physically. And they took that opportunity right there to be extremely physical and force that incompletion.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions.
54 Mike, 54 Mike. Check, watch 54, watch 54. What we got? What we got? Mike 54, Mike 54. I'm coming. 19 tight, 19 tight. Mike 54, Mike 54, Mike 54. Check right, check.
Throwing is McDonald. And that'll be caught by the tight end, Keene. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. 33 yards that time.
Able to hit on a big play right there in the 2-minute drill. Now they've got a chance to use all the remaining clock and build on their lead right before halftime.
And he'll get that to Michelle, complete. And he maybe makes it back to the line of scrimmage. That's it. Now the Patriots will use the second of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. Had the completed pass, but for no gain, stopped right at the line, so it's 2nd and 10.
Check 50, 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat.
McDonald. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, 3rd down.
And that's one of those plays where it's hard to keep 2 eyes on the football when you know the contact's coming, let alone getting 2 hands around it, hugging it to your body, and absorbing the hit, even for those big tight ends who you would think could absorb that contact.
On 3rd down, Michelle. And all the way in. Touchdown, New England. Sony Michel, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Patriots, they add on to their lead. What an excellent run, and from the beginning, the defense just looked a little fooled, a little out of position.
A little bit frozen, too, because when you hand the ball inside, you lose sight of it oftentimes as a defender, and your eyes naturally gravitate to the quarterback. And before they realized it, he was off and running through the thick of the line while the quarterback faked it and carried it outside.
Here's Richie James on the return. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And a first half that really has not been kind to them. A late opportunity here to maybe make some inroads on this deficit before half.
And this drive's going to go a long way towards telling us whether they actually have a chance to come all the way back in this game or not.
Right off the bat, it's a first down to start the drive, 12 yards.
49er first down.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Working from the gun, Garoppolo. And now here is another interception. Picked off by the all-pro Stephon Gilmore. So they will accept the penalty and move forward. On play action, it's Garoppolo. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
Well, sometimes those cliches really come true, don't they? When they talk about it takes all 11 to play good defense. We've seen that in this ball game. I think the secondary has to be singled out, though. They are in the presence of every receiver whenever the ball's thrown, and this one they help force another incompletion.
And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. Give him 14 on that one and a first down.
Raheem Mostert averaged 5.6 yards per carry last year. That was second in the NFL. So it's safe to say that it paid off that he patterned his work ethic after his hero, Frank Gore, the former 49er. That's a guy who really shows you how to go out and get it done each and every day. Raheem Mostert patterned him and had a breakout season in 2019 with the 49ers.
They're backed up here with a 1st and 20 now after the holding penalty. A shotgun snap for Garoppolo. Flushed out right. And that is incomplete.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
So they'll come up after the incompletion for 2nd down. They fake the give. Now Garoppolo looks to throw. Escaping the pressure right. And now Garoppolo lost the football. And it's picked up by the Patriots. And they'll start out with great field position at the 47-yard line in enemy territory.
I know that taking care of the football is something that's drummed into every guy who plays this position, no matter what, whether it's running it, in the pocket, out of the pocket. But it's almost surprising to me that there aren't more fumbles by that position because of the way that they get attacked on each and every play.
Yeah, well, he had the fumble last week. Now here's 2 weeks in a row with a fumble loss.
Concentration has got to be there, and he's got to understand how much time he has to take care of a play, and maybe his clock is off just a little bit.
The Patriots will take their 3rd and final timeout as the clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in quarter number 2. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. From the gun, it's McDonald. He'll get this underneath to Michelle. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. It'll be a Patriot first down on a pickup of 16.
1st and 10 at the 21-yard line.
And they're out of timeouts, remember, so this is going to have to be a delay. So that'll back them up 5. And now after the delay of game, they're operating behind the sticks, 2nd and 15. Out of the gun, McDonald. Slant route, caught by Edelman. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. A good pickup there, 13 yards as they get closer for 3rd down.
It's now 3rd and 2.
49ers have an extra defensive back on the field, a nickel set for 3rd down. Operating from the gun. McDonald to the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Intended for Demir Bird. Jimmy Ward there defensively.
So they won't get a touchdown, but here's a chance to at least get 3 to end the first half.
A 30-yard attempt.
McCann's kick up and good. And that'll push the lead from 24 up to 27. So a capper there to a pretty good first half.
And I love the way that they put a chokehold on the clock and pretty much drained everything before they put the field goal on the board as they headed into the half.
Now James returning. And a nice return sets them up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
Return. The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. Time here for likely one play, then off to the locker room, and they're going to have some adjustments to make.
They certainly will, and I think a lot of people are thinking to themselves, all right, take the knee, get out of here, regroup. But how will the head coach and his staff approach halftime? Will it be angry? Will it be clinical? Will they be calm? Will they just let it all out? Who knows? It'll be a fly on the wall for this one, though.
So here we go for half number 2. The Patriots with the lead, and they will be getting the football. Demir Bird returning it. Now a hit and a loose football. And now this is scooped up by the 49ers. And he will bring this one back. It's a fumble return for the 49er touchdown.
Robbie Gould.
So problems here on special teams, and it results in the scoop. Oh, it's a fake. They'll try and throw for it. And it's caught inside the 5. And he'll get in. And they're going to draw themselves 2 points closer. And that's something you almost never see nowadays. When you fake it, you're at the 15-yard line on a PAT as opposed to just going for it from the 2.
I'm sorry. I know they got it, and congratulations to them, but it's just not a good play. I mean, the risk-reward is really off the charts. Not in your favor. Run your offense out there. Put it on the 2-yard line if you want to go for 2. But I'll be darned. They ended up getting that one, didn't they?
The Pats at the line, ready to go. They built a good first-half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Now a toss left side, Michel. And he's going to lose yardage here. Back to his own 18. He went backwards 7 yards, setting up a tough 3rd down. Throwing on 3rd and long. McDonald flush to his right. And he'll just toss it away. So he throws it away, and that brings up 4th down. Had to pass there, 3rd and long on your own side of the field. Just couldn't come up with anything.
That's why teams always talk about having to win the early downs, meaning you've got to gain yardage and set yourself up for 3rd and short, because when it's 3rd and long, the odds go down significantly trying to pick up the first down, even throwing the football.
A nice return that time, gets 12 yards back. And the Niners set up well. They take over 1st and 10 on the short side of the field.
Here we go.
Here's Garoppolo on 1st and 10. That's going to be caught by Samuel. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. He'll get a dozen there, and it's a 1st down, 49ers.
49ers.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Play action. Garoppolo. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he is out of bounds, but first he gets it inside the 10 to the 7. That'll be marked as a 27-yard pickup.
Well, we talk all the time about playing situational football, and right now I think the scoreboard is dictating what they need to do. Where they are in this game, they've got to push the ball downfield, take their shots, try and get big chunks of yardage in a short amount of time. That was a nice play there.
And he'll be stopped up after only a couple of yards as he gets it down to the 5.
5-yard line.
Every team we ever talk to that continues to run the ball in a game, even when they haven't had much success, all talks about attrition, don't they? If you keep running it, eventually good things are likely to happen. It's been a hard go in this game today, hasn't it?
And he'll take this into the end zone for a San Francisco touchdown. Raheem Mostert, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the 49ers make some inroads here on that deficit. Oh, how about this? No good. Just his 2nd miss of the year. And our score will stay right where it is.
Robbie Gould to kick off for San Francisco.
So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Five-yard line.
New England with a first down as they begin the drive. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is...
And down he goes. The 49ers get there. Pass rusher extraordinaire, D. Ford that time, getting the sack. Here's McDonald to throw. And that one complete to Keene, the tight end. And he's going to get 7 out of this before being taken down at the 27.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
An extra DB for the 49ers now on 3rd. Looking to throw. McDonald. And he'll have his man. That's Edelman. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. That's a good chunk of yardage. It's going to be canceled out.
And we always talk about hidden yardage in a game. That's going to count as that because now it doesn't go on the books, but now they have to make that up again, don't they?
So following the holding call, what can they do here on 3rd and long?
Check.
Back to throw. McDonald. Oh, incomplete. Nearly the pick they needed. They would have loved one there, but at least it does get them to 4th down.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it.
Let's go. Let's get there. 57, Mike 57. Watch the car. 60 Bison. Turn up. Kill. Turn check, Bobcat. Whip. Watch the whip.
Going absolutely nowhere. He'll wind up losing a yard or 2. A surprising move to go for it. Predictably, at least somewhat predictably, it doesn't pay off. And boy, possession here turns over with the football already being in the red zone. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. Garoppolo looks to throw. That's caught by his running back, Raheem Mostert. Not much there, only a yard. They only got a yard out of that last completion, and that makes this 2nd and 9.
At the Patriots' 15-yard line.
Now Mostert. And he's able to break out of one tackle, but then quickly brought down.
Some of the most unselfish players on any football team, defensive tackles, because we ask them to just eat up blocks and allow other people to make tackles. But when he can make a play himself, as we just saw there, that's a big day.
They had great starting position to begin the drive, but now they look up at a 3rd and 5. Again, they'll run it with Mostert. And across the chalk, into the end zone. It's a 49er touchdown.
San Francisco.
Raheem Mostert with his 2nd touchdown of the game, number 7 on the year. And the 49ers are back within a score. And it's no good. It has not been his day. That's the 2nd extra point he's missed so far.
Gold to kick off for San Francisco.
Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. Bird now ready to return it. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30.
The Patriots take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. They'll try to get this offense going with Michel. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage.
Javon,
call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10 at the 28-yard line.
A 2nd and 10 now. 3rd quarter action from Foxborough. From the gun, McDonald to Michel on the dump off. And he's going to be down at the 35. Gain of 7. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
3rd and 3.
A 2nd down completion got him 7. Now here's 3rd and 3.
Watch the slant. Watch the slant. Check 43. Check right 54. Right 54. Watch the run. Watch the run. Right there. 54. Right there. Right there. 54 Mike. Here we go, D. Get off the field. Dragon 60.
And that'll set him back 5. And this should be the final play before the quarter ends.
Get ready, get ready, get ready. Mike's 54. Mike's 54. Hey, 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 hey.
To throw on 3rd down. McDonald. They'll check this one down to Michel. And this play comes to a halt at the 33, and obviously that's well short of the 1st down. Back now in Foxborough as we are just about set to go here in quarter number 4. And here's a big one now. Trying to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on 4th down.
Hey, watch that, watch that. Check Mike 54.
Operating from the gun, McDonald. He spots his tight end Keene over the middle. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. A defensive breakdown allows a pickup of 16 on 4th down.
The 48-yard line.
So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. McDonald sets to throw. On the crossing route, that's caught. Julian Edelman. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. The catch and run pays off for 29 yards.
Patriots.
These guys certainly are not hiding what their intention is. They're absolutely showing it. They're definitely not going to sit on this lead here in the 4th quarter.
So from inside Niner territory now, this is 1st and 10 at the 23.
Check, watch 54, watch 54. Me and you all day, all day. I'm coming after you. I'm coming after you.
First carry for Damian Harris, the Alabama man. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. Add the gain here to the previous play, and it's better than 40 yards total.
Brandon, sometimes it just comes down to the power of suggestion, because I know exactly what they said all week long. We're coming off the open week. We'll have the fresher legs in the 4th quarter, and they will wilt when we get to that point. And right now, it appears that they're thinking that exact thing.
Yeah, offensively, they had the bye last week. Defensively, did not. Is that really a big factor? Is that more talk during the week?
I think the more that you talk about it, the more that you emphasize it, the more sometimes it comes true for your team.
First down, and they go back to Harris. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8. Able to stay in bounds, and the clock keeps rolling. And this defense right now backed up in the red zone. Another touchdown, it's over. They've got to stand tall quickly.
Been in this spot before. Now there's a little bit of desperation creeping in. And all you're doing when you're talking to your defensive teammates is, first guy there, hold him up. 2nd, 3rd guy in, rake at the football. Get it out. We've got to create a turnover, because one more score, and this game's over.
This will be caught at about the 6. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Patriot touchdown. Devin Asiasi with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Patriots add on to their lead. And the lead is up to 14.
Makes the score Patriots 37, 49ers 23. Tucker McCann set to kick off.
McCann's got it teed up. Here's James. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. On the ground, it's Mostert to start the drive. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
The tackle made.
First play of the drive. Let's give credit all around. Excellent blocking. But the guy carrying the ball, he was the finisher. A really nice run.
8 yards the gain on that last run. Here's 2nd and a couple. To throw is Garoppolo. That's complete to Mostert out of the backfield. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
And the 49er first down.
Throwing on first is Garoppolo. This one into the hands of Kittle, the tight end. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. The Niners have the first down on a gain of 11. Well, they don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. Mostert. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. 11 yards there, just like last play.
40 on the tackle. A gain of 11.
2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's 49er football here as we get you reset. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score. Oh, a battle for it here, and this will be caught. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him.
24-yard gain.
That one goes for 24 yards.
First down.
Now whistles here, and I think one of the big boys for the 49ers might have jumped. And that'll be accepted, of course, and that moves him back 5. Here's Mostert. Down he goes at the 10 with a solid pickup of 8. 7 yards left for 2nd down. Ball at the 10.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 7. At the
Garoppolo out wide here to Samuel. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9.
I thought that wasn't a bad time to call the screen. I thought late game, down on the scoreboard, had to figure they were expecting a pass downfield.
Yeah, so the edge rushers, they're coming. That could have hit big. You're right. Good recognition defensively to snuff that one out. 7th play of the drive upcoming here on 3rd and 6. On the handoff, this is Mostert. And he takes this one into the end zone, and all of a sudden, here in the final minute, things get a little bit tighter. Okay, game on. Don't go anywhere yet. You got a 1-score game now. Probably going to rely on the onside kick coming up.
Yeah, they have to. It's not a high percentage play, but it's better than not having a chance at all. And that's when you put your leapers and your flyers on one side, get that high hop, and hope that one of the guys can come up with it.
And on the other side, get that hands team ready.
No doubt about it.
And this is going to be recovered by the hands team. And that should just about put a capper on this one. Well, 4th quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. And it's Michel once again. And he stopped immediately there.
The ball carrier.
Now San Francisco going to call their 2nd timeout, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game. If they want a first, they need to get the football to the 32 here on 3rd down. On the ground is Michel. And some space here. And he's across for the touchdown. And in the final minute, that should just about seal it. Trying to bust out of that losing funk, and these fans have to like this. And all right, fellas, this is more like it.
And I know that if this holds up after the game,
and oh, he takes off with it. It's a fake. And he gets in. Well, no one was expecting a fake there, but they add 2 more onto their lead.
McCann set to kick off.
McCann's got it teed up. Now James returning. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
James on the return. The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments. Normally, you think the tight end's going to be able to catch the football and handle that contact, but in this case, maybe a little too much target to hit. That one was timed well, incomplete.
Garoppolo again here on 2nd and 10. Open man is born. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35.
Complete.
And now the Niners going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout, as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go in the football game. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Garoppolo. And that will be incomplete with a clock showing 18 seconds now to go.
And partner, to me, that one was all about timing. If he's there too early, it's going to be a pass interference call. If he's too late, it's a completed pass. He was Johnny on the spot on that one.
The Pets are going to get there. Down he goes.
A loss of 9 yards.
Offensive explosion help leading them to victory, and the defensive guys, they're just saying, hey, put those points up every week, we'll just keep winning.
They will gratefully accept them, won't they? It makes their job that much easier when they're scoring that many points, allows them to play with a totally different style and a different flow.
So for New England, it's a much-needed victory as it gets them back to 2-4 on the year. And they'll hit the road next week to take on the Buffalo Bills. Meanwhile, for the Niners, they drop just their 2nd game so far as they fall to 5-2. And they'll be on the road next week as they get a date with the Seahawks.